at some point. I was down 17% or 12%, whatnot. But I was not panicked because I did not use my crazy margin. And I know I may want to wait until the interest rate settle down. I have prepared my mind. I have conditioned my mind. I said to it, don't be panicked. Let it fall. Cool. If you have money, add. If not, just watch the game. No reason to be panicked. See, that is what the conviction before we enter into a conviction-oriented trade or investment. But if you are just following like 3 weeks, 4 weeks trending stock, and if you enter, for example, yesterday also, yesterday I entered into a CTMX, just saw the news and I entered. I didn't put any crazy money. I just put some money that I can afford to lose. If you follow my chart yesterday, I bought like 1,000 shares worth 5K or whatever. It went up after I bought, but I thought, okay, it will be cool, and then I went to play with my daughter, volleyball, whatever. And I came back and it from 35% up to, it was down 70%. See, those are the trades I just play around because I can afford to play with it. I'm not expecting crazy things over there. Just play for fun, or whatever you call it. See, those things are different. But when I have the highest conviction and I chose to build wealth and I'm picking the right choices and stay with confidence is going to build wealth is what I'm trying to do here. Again, you look at all other people as a perception. I'm not an expert or I'm not a certified financial advisor. Or none of those applies. I'm a common man like you, everyone else. Just following common sense and law of averages. I always look who is into it. Do I trust them? And do I do my own research? Okay, AI, everybody is talking. And restaurant business, yes. If you can speak to the system, yes, it will. There won't be much errors and it's simplified. And you can see the business are improving. So many people might adopt it slowly. Today, Taco Bell, Chipotle, they're all integrated with SoundHound. Okay, I'm just giving why I did it. Okay, so those are all the stories. Excuse me, those are all my stories. But again, I will start giving my live portfolio also, so you can get some, live experiences if you want to see how I am doing. Just to share, I may have failed. I did fail too. I'm not saying I succeeded all the time, but I failed, succeeded, failed, and finally I succeeded in my original portfolio. I have seen, just like Michael Jordan's story, right? You failed so many times, that's why I succeed. But I see one thing, there is a method in stock market to build wealth is what I absolutely believe. I swear to God, I trust and I believe there is a way to make money in stock market. I believe in it highly. Once upon a time in 99, I hated stock market because I lost money. Because I don't know anything, but my friends are investing back then, 99. I said, oh, I should do it too. And I put money and I lost. Then I said, I never do this damn stocks. And I put a full stop until 2018. You all know my story. In 2018, I read that CNBC article about top 10 hedge funds. Then I realized, damn, there is a method to it, which I didn't know back then. That's where Thingsabia was born. And believe me, I strongly believe, swear to God, we are not doing any marketing to get you here and all. Just I wanted to share that there is a method and I want you all to understand the method. And it's a process too. Don't expect overnight you will be a millionaire. There is no such thing. It's not a lottery. Even lottery too, it's not possible. But if you can have a patience and if you can understand the concepts and if you wait patiently, I know people turned in things back then 40K to 400K. I know one guy turned to $1 million. All these things happened. Whether it's in 2020 or whatever it is, it did happen, which means there exists a probability to make it happen. Whether they retained the money, whether they lost it, they're all different stories, right? But there exists a method in the stock market, if we all understand, without greed and without, it's like, you're driving a car. If you don't follow the rule and you go in 45 speed limit, if you go 95, and if there exists a turn and you're done, you'll meet Steve Jobs directly, right? So you got to follow certain rules. Same is the case here in stock market. If you understand which one would be my best bet, what confidence do I have? What is my mathematical evidence that I can put here and stay confident? But is that anything going to change in the future? I invested when it is $3. It fell to $2. So what should I do? Should I cut it off or should I add more? So these are all the simple rules like any game you play. When you're playing a cricket, you need to know the rules, which is what is wide, what is no ball, which one, well, all this kind of same is the case here, but it's not complicated. I tell you with with an absolute confidence, stock market is not at all a complex system with the introduction of things you have. And I've been maintaining, a good size of portfolio, and I don't have any other methods except I just follow things Sabio. Of course, I follow our things Sabian views too. Venu or Raz Millionaire or Danu. All these people are keep sharing their views or SA. SA is the one who introduced me sound, to be honest. See, people are sharing the information. That's why the King Sabio is a common platform where people share their ideas and we learn from each other. Sound I give the credit to SA. Until he posted on February 14th, I didn't know what it is. Then I researched it. Then I started loving it because I'm a speech application developer back then. I loved their mechanism and their being an AI. And those CEOs, founders are from Stanford PhD. And then NVIDIA is into it. All kind of things like that. But you guys do your own research. But even then today, I think after a year today, it went up like 70 cents or whatever, 14-15%. But I think slowly looking into that sound is a worthwhile, in my opinion, for the future. You do your due diligence. I know Charles Schwab invested into it, all this NVIDIA and all the stuff. But for the keeping the future, 5 years from now or 3 years from now, how AI is, disrupting our world. Everything is AI. Even cars driving is going to be robots. Many things is they're automating like crazy. So in that aspect, what can this do for me? Can I invest here and see, can I have, wait for whatever, 6 months, 1 year and see what can happen, right? Things like that. But anyway, these are my just quick share of experiences. With that being said, I will hand off to Swapna. She's our product lead expert in ThinkSabio. She has incredible experience in ThinkSabio features in knowledge, and she also does some trading too. So thank you so much for everybody joining. Learning is, knowledge gives you, powerful feel, and you will be very confident. Knowledge can go wrong. So try to understand the features and see the perspective and how you can put together and how this can help you to make the judgment. And those who are new, don't invest directly your money, invest in virtual portfolio and see how your strategies are working, where you are failing, where you are succeeding. And ensure, and your methods are really, really working, then you come to this thing. And believe me, we can even teach these methods to our kids too. I taught to my son and my daughter. I didn't know when I was, in India, we never talk about stock. Of course, I don't have even money to pay to college back then. So forget about all these. But given this 21st century, kids are smart. If they start investing early stages of life, I think they can have early retirement life and all that. So gain the knowledge and see how it is useful. And then we can discuss. I am pretty open. If you guys wanted to talk to me, I'll open and I'll share very honestly, radical, transparently. I never believe in lying the stories because I don't care. I just wanted to be truthful and I wanted to help people to see if they can build wealth and, possibly, right? There is it's not a guaranteed, but there exists a probability or possibility. Okay. So now, so please take over and thank you. I know it took a lot of time, but you can wrap it up maybe 30-40 minutes, right?
Yes, right.
We can
Yes,
take it.
right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll continue these kind of sessions, team, and we'll also plan maybe Sunday, one day, just not a session, just question and answers. People can ask whatever the questions, whatever the questions they want and see how we all can answer. Not that everybody can answer. See, I'm not expert here again. I'm telling you, I'm just learning every day too. I fail, I succeed, but I'm enjoying this process because I see I can build enormous amount of wealth in the stock market. I strongly believe it, and I'm seeing the outcome too. Okay, so let's learn and see what we all can do together. Okay, good night. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sai, for sharing your thoughts and knowledge here.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there are any questions, please take it and then maybe we can answer later. Okay, you guys can continue.
Okay.
I'll take it easy now. Okay. Thank you all.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah, thank you, Sai.
Thank
Thanks for joining. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for taking out your time and joining the session on the weekdays. Yeah, in the past section, we have already explored some valuable features about. Sorry, team, I have some throat infection. Please excuse my voice here. In our past section, we have already explored some valuable features from ThinkSavvy website. Today, we are going to explore one of the great feature that ThinkSavvy have. Here in this My Universe tab, here you can add up to 6 portfolios and you can track all of them at the same time. For example, if you have 3 accounts with different brokerages and your wife or your children have different accounts, you need not to go each and every platform and you need not to track them. Simply here you can enter once you can enter all your stocks and you can track 6 portfolios, combined portfolios, profit and loss at one time. For example, you have one with TDM retrade. You can add all the stocks at one place. And here we are giving that health check tab. Yeah, you can Yeah, here you can go to health sector and here you can see how the institutions are performing in your particular stock. Whether the institution overall the institution have increased their position or decreased their position. Yes, if you see here, PRAM prime, for example, in Q3 it has 191 institutions and in Q4 it have 223 institutions and the overall the institution counts can be increased by 17%. Okay, then it gives us some confidence. Okay, these many institutions are believing, so I might hold this and I might continue my position here. In that way, you can sort by you can health check by sector also. Okay, overall all institutions, how much your portfolio allocation here? As in this particular portfolio, if I consider my portfolio allocation in particular technology sector is 53%. But when we see overall institution allocation percentage, it is 23%. Okay, all institutions have believed, overall institutions have believed 23%. Okay, we might take a chance. Okay, I might invest more into technology stocks. In that way, the sector tab will help us to invest in particular stocks. Okay, what in the current market and what the sector is moving and how the overall institutions have performed in these particular sector. Okay, we can cross check all the sectors here in the sector tab. And here in this health sector, we have some other institutions, some other feature called by favorite institution. Okay, if I follow Bailey Gifford or if I follow some other institution, I can cross check here. Okay, I believe in Bailey Gifford. Then I'll cross check. Okay, in what stocks Bailey Gifford invest that my portfolio consists. Okay, I might. Okay, I give spelling mistake. Okay. Okay, if I see Bailey Gifford, none of my stocks was invested by Bailey Gifford. Okay, then I may skip. Then like that you can see how many institutions. If you have some 4 or 5 in top of your head, you can search with this institution and you can see whether your favorite institution have invested into that or not. Like that you can add up to 6 portfolio and this portfolio graph it will update for every 15 minutes and how your portfolio is performing throughout the day. And then we have another feature here called TS watch list. Okay, if you while you are exploring any stock, you randomly came up with some news and you are exploring our ISR report and you found some interesting their price history or else their quarterly table. You have seen some improvement in their quarterly performance and recent SEC transactions, and then you found some great persons invested into this, and you want to track how this is performing. Then you can simply come here and you can add to watch list from here, and then you can track on a daily basis. Yes, how my watch list stocks are performing. Okay, if you see, you can simply get the date when you have added and how that particular day returns, and what are the total returns from the time you added. You can all see at one place. Here you can see the institution, how the institutions are performing and how their shares and how many recent SEC transactions we have. For example, if we see this ARQT, we have six recent sector transactions, and you can simply go to them. Okay, which institutions have invested into this, and we can, if we find any famous investor, yeah, we can definitely risk some. As I said, out of $100, we can keep $10. We can risk $10, and we can definitely take a position. Yeah, here if you can see here, we have six. We can 0.72 asset management. Morgan Stanley have invested. Prudential Financial INC have invested into this. Yes, like that. Like that, we can gain some confidence with our choices. And you can add some note also here. Why you have added this? Do you have added based on news, or do you have some technical analysis regarding any this? You can add note here, and you can see when you go back and you can see you can remind. Okay, why you can check your decisions later, and you can go through them, and it will help to retrospect our ideas, and we can learn from this. Here we have virtual portfolio. To experience trading, it's same like paper trading. You will have that option in brokerage accounts, right? In the same way, here we are providing 10K $10,000 virtual. Excuse me. As virtual portfolio. Here you will get $10,000 plus virtual money, and you can buy and sell just like any other platform. You can here buy and sell, and you can check whether we are keeping in right decisions or not, and we can gain some confidence by doing proper trading, right? That way you can experience your virtual trading experience here in this virtual portfolio tab. And we have another tab here called alerts. Yeah, we might be busy in our day-to-day life, or we might be busy with our office works, etc. But here you can set alerts like that. You don't miss any recent transactions, or if you are following any symbol. For example, if I follow SOUN, as Sai said, no, if he is following SOUN sound, and he don't want to miss any type of transaction, be it an insider, be it a SEC transaction, or be it an increased transaction or decreased transaction, he can simply come here in this tab, and he can set alert for that particular stock, and he'll get an email simply on our fingertips. We can track in our mobile. Okay, whether did I get any transaction on my ticker? Yes, you can see in the email itself. You'll get email notifications as soon as we got any transaction. That in that way you can follow simply. You can enter the institution, you can enter the alerts based on institution also. If I follow BlackRock INC, and if I don't want to miss any transaction done by BlackRock INC, yes, I can come here and I can set alert by institutions. And here on based on approximate transaction value also. If sorry, if any recent transaction, I mean, if any recent sector trade transactions, I think any transaction above $1 million is worth taking a look. And then I'll set approx transaction value as minimum 1 million, and then I'll later dig into that company. What this company? Okay, this particular institution have invested more than $1 million in the past 10 days. oh, then I may take a look and I may dig into the further fundamentals, what the particular company is doing and how the stock is performing in recent days. And then I'll do my little DD and then I might take a position here. Like that, this tab help. And regard this insider also. For example, if let's say assume that one of the director in the Apple company. Then if I buy some amount of shares, if you select by my name or else by company name, for example, if you want to get all the notifications done by Apple insiders, yes, you can give by insider name or else stock name, and you can set alerts, and you'll get email notification as soon as we get that alert and all this. And save, and you can check all your alerts for for what you have set alerts. You can check all your alerts transaction, and your edit you can delete here from here, and you can make changes from this tab. In that way, we won't miss any transaction for the stickers or for the institutions that we are following. This tab helps us in that way. That's with my universe and alerts tab. In that way, this tab helps us. And one more thing is moving averages tab. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll apply more technical analysis, right? In our chart analysis, EMI crossover. In general, we speak EMI crossover is good. If it crosses 200 DMA, EMA, it is good for long investment. In the same way, you need not to apply charts, and here you can explore, or here you can find what the stock is actually doing with the DMA. Okay, here if you see the current price, okay, Nvidia, it is at 8.66, and with respect to 1 DMA, it is 81% low. With respect to 5 DMA, it is 0.995%. Yeah, it is easy to over 10 DMA. Yes, it is over 10 DMA. In that way, what is the value of 200 DMA, and all moving averages values here we can see whether it is above the moving average or below the moving average. Also, we can see here with the help of this report. And then one more valuable feature is weekly jumps. Eh, Looks like we don't have any stocks that are continuously doing. Sorry, seems like I have some network issues over this. This report is not opening. Yeah, here we have another tab called sectors. Okay. In a day-to-day, here we can explore how the sector is performing on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis, okay, today what sector is moving? Which sector is trending today on a daily basis. Here we can see, and what are the sectors. For example, yesterday if we take this particular report, it opens at 9:30 a.m. and it ends at 4 a.m. It actually it updates only in market hours time. Okay, for example, if we take yesterday's real estate sector is leading, and what are the stocks that are trending in real estate stocks? Here we can see, and we can select different time frames here. Okay, in the past 5 days, which sector is moving, or if we take a monthly time frame, 6 months time frame, whichever time frame we want, which sector is moving. In this way, we get some idea, okay, in which sector I have to put in which sector the people are believing in which sector I have to pick the stocks from which sector the people are believing. So as I said, if we are simply copying the institutional investors here. If a ranking student, he writes some exam, and if he get the correct marks, and if we copy him, yes, we'll get at least pass marks, right? In that way, here we can see in which particular sector mainly the people are believing in. In that way, we can pick stocks and we can. It's always a probability, right? Stock market. In that way, our chances will be high in getting positive returns. In the sector trending will help. And here we have another tab called all institutions. Okay, if we select basic materials, here we can see this how these institutions have performed with respect to basic sector over the few quarters. Are they increasing or are they decreasing in that way? Here we get all basic material stocks on a quarterly basis. For example, till now we got only just a reminder. We didn't get Q1 data yet. Okay, so we are able to see only Q4 2023 sector. As we told now, okay, let's assume that basic material sector is moving now. You want to pick stocks from basic material sector. Then what you will do? Okay, you will come to this tab and you will filter out the basic material stocks, and you can apply the filters based on your criteria. I just want stocks about $10 or to just $30. Okay. Okay, then I'll select the price, and I want the minimum percentage institution change should be 5%. That's it. And I want minimum YTD, at least minimum 20%. Then I'll filter out. Then my choices will become less. And from this, I can pick my stocks easily rather than fishing in a big ocean. It will be easy to fish in a small lake, right? The same way. It's the same way. Okay. Now my choices became 10. Okay, then I'll see, okay, what are institution numbers overall the past quarter, and what is the price, and then what is it 52-week high, and then what is the actually what's the company is doing. Yes, then we can do our DD and we can take chances. Like that way we can use more efficiently these reports. Out of 10 stocks, it picking will be pretty easy, right? Rather than picking from 1,000 stocks. Yeah. And here in this sector also we have top 10 hedge funds. Actually, just now Sai talked about, he read about one particular CNBC article and he got inspired, and that's the reason behind this, behind the building, behind Things Habit. That's the main reason building Things Habit. Here we have listed in from that particular article, we have picked some 10 hedge funds which have been performing overall good in market. Yes, here in this particularly this particular top 10 hedge funds are particularly allocated only for these 10 institutions. Here you can see the famous hedge fund names: Blue Crest, Bridge Associates, Citadel, Risha. You might have been listening all these names in a day-to-day stock market life. Yes, right? Yes. If you want to see how these top 10 hedge fund has did with respect to this particular sector, yes, we can go to the stocks, and then we can filter it out based on our sector we needed, and the same as I told earlier, the same way we can filter it out. Okay, here we have 707 entries. It's quite difficult, right? Then I'll go and I'll filter it out by my price, and I want minimum YTD 20% again, and minimum price change should be 5%. Yes. Then my choices will become more. And these top 10 hedge funds have invested in this particular technology. Yes, if you see here, my choices became to 12. Yes, these top 10 hedge funds, they have invested this. Okay, for example, if you see LYFT, in Q3, 5 hedge funds have invested into this. And in Q4, six members have invested in this. How many? How the shares have been performing in earlier 28 million. In this quarter, we have 29 million. Okay, in that way, we can cross check. And here we can see YTD performance also from the year starting, how it is performing. Last 1 year, how did it perform? And then we can dig, as we discussed. Yes, we can research further, and we might take chance. In that way, this top 10 hedge fund report will help us. And one more here is allocations. how overall, yes, as we see, okay, all institutions, how overall from the past quarters, how overall the institutions are performing across this quarter, we can see. If you see the basic material, overall quarters, yes. In Q1 22, it is 2.6% allocation. In Q4 2023, 2.5. And if you see that sector leading here is, yes, the past quarter, 23% of all institutions allocated in technology sector. In this, if you see the past quarter, if I'm not wrong, this particular quarter, technology stocks performed very well, right? Yes, in that way we can judge here. It will give us some idea. Okay, all institutions are believing in this particular sector. Okay, I might take chance here in technology sector also. Again, it's a probability at the end of the day. Likewise, we can use this report in that sense, and it just will to get an idea how overall the institutions are performing with respect to different sectors. We can explore this report, and in that way, it helps us to take decisions here. Yes, we have pie diagram also. How in this particular quarter, if you want to see all institutions allocation percentage, here you can see in pie diagram too. There's one more option. Yes, just give me a minute. Okay, and the trending stock report. Here you can see all the stocks in a day to day, what which stocks are moving, which sector is moving. Here you can take a quick look. Here you can take a quick look, and here you can see their institution counts, their shares, and from here also you can get an idea of sector TD transactions. So that way, if you see the Telegram groups, Sai takes based on this trending stock report only. After doing little research, what are the famous institutions present in that particular stock? What are the recent? It doesn't mean that Sai is doing the same thing. We should follow the same thing. It definitely give an idea. Okay, I might do this way. Okay, if he is getting some positive returns, why I can't get the positive returns? It will give us some idea to play, right? Here you can see. If you see it in other platform, we can simply see what the stocks are trading. But here in our platform, you can see what are the investors present into it, how they did in the past quarter, how they did in the recent times. All you can see here, and here also we have provided few filters which you can explore with minimum return percentage, price, and if you want to see few stocks which are trending from past 10 days, 20 days, you can filter it out based on the date. You can filter based on the volume, and then you can play around. If you can based on, for example, if I want to see which just now we spoke that real estate is moving yesterday, right? This is as we spoke, this is yesterday's data. So let's filter out in real estate quickly. Okay, real estate stock. Here we are showing only 50 stocks. Okay, out of that only you got this one. Okay, from real estate stock only SGD, we got one. Okay, it moved from 25% returns. Then we can see how the stocks are performing, how the institutions are performing in the past quarter, and then you will get some idea here. This is the gainers tab. And then here decliners. Same way, here you can see the declining stock in a day-to-day basis. Why they are declining, what's the reason, if any news. Some potential stocks, if I, for example, shop, in 2 days back it reported here and it fell and it bounced again, right? In that way, if the stock has potential and if the fundamentals are good, one bad news can't affect the price, right? In that time we can take a chance. Such companies, for that this report helps. And high volume tag stocks that are trading with high volume. Yes, you can see here 52-week high tab, 52-week high tab. It shows the stocks at any point of time in a particular given day. If the stock hit that 52-week high in that day, in that day, you can see all such type of stocks here. For example, VITL. VITL, it hit a new 52-week high yesterday. So it came into this report. That way, that such type of stocks you can see in 52-week high tabs. And here the same goes with the 52-week low tab also. The stock that hit the new 52-week high low in that particular day, all such type of stocks you can see in this tab. And here, as we discussed, here we gave three check boxes, three different indices. If you want to see what which stocks from that particular sector is trending, sorry, from that index is moving. Yes, we can see only that particular stocks. Yes, if we see S&P 500 stocks, yeah, here you can see EQIX, NRG, STE. Okay, in that way, we can get all indices, stocks which are moving in that particular day. In the quick glance, you can see from past 5 days, 5 days stocks here. And if you want to filter, you can go to date filter and you can filter them. Here we have another tab called TS University. TS University, here you can see the different types of stocks. And if you want to see any sessions given by our experts, here you can see. If you want to listen Dhananjay's sessions, in this tab you can. If you want to hear Deviate, and Deviate has given very good technical sessions, right? You can, rather than going to our YouTube channels, you can find it here itself. Here you can explore and here you can learn, you can get some knowledge from these sessions. Different type of stocks, okay. If you want to see some few energy stocks, few AI stocks, 3D stocks, different type of stocks you can explore here in this tab. Beauty stocks, Bitcoin stocks. Yeah, we have another tab for options too. Option related sessions, option related Telegram groups, or option related success stories you can explore here. Yeah, if you go to here, yeah, you can find all the sessions by Deviate, by Hasti. Yeah, the session description is given below the link, and you can find here if you see charts and tools, technical analysis. All this you can explore here. And then crypto related information, crypto related groups, crypto related chat talk by expert, anything. All the crypto related session. Yes, Rajesh has given some good Rajesh has shared some good knowledge about crypto. You can explore all those technicals and analysis sessions here. Then one more interesting feature is here, build your own tab. Just when we go to any online platform for shopping, we'll give our criteria, right? Price should be this much and this much. The brand should be this. And other, the fabric should be this, and material should be this. In the same way, you can build your own report rather than going to each and every report, and you don't know what to play around, you don't know how to use. You can simply build your own report here. For example, I want stocks from healthcare sector, okay? Then I'll select healthcare sector. I want minimum 50%, 50 institutions should present it, and maximum it should be. And then minimum allocation percent should be 5% by any institution, and minimum change in count percent should be 5, and my minimum sale should be $5. Okay, let's go with $10. And then minimum possible growth percentage should be okay, 25%. And then minimum YTD should be 20, and minimum 1 year should be 50, and minimum 5 years should be 100. Okay, in that way I can build my own report. Yes, I just got only one stock, which met my whole criteria. Okay. See, here MEDP only I got okay. Not bad. In this year it gave 30% returns. Yes, if we clear any one, we might get more. We might get more chance. Okay, not bad. Only one we got. Okay, I uncheck this. Okay, I'll remove one more. One more. We might get. Okay, I'll remove one. No. Yes, now my choice is big. Okay, the more particular, the more qualities we need, we are getting less options, right? Earlier I gave so many filters, so all stock, only one stock met all the criteria. Now I removed some, so I got 9 entries. Okay, from these 9 entries, yes, we can pick. We can pick a stock. It is possible, right? Yes, VKTX. It gave 337 this year, which we will suggest to one of the best stock. And then NTRA, not bad. It gave a 76% this year YTD. Yes, in that way we can filter these reports. We can filter it out and we can definitely take an advantage. We can keep it in our watch list and we can frequently check how the stock is performing, etc. The main motto behind building this platform is every individual who don't have any financial degree or who don't have any educational background or reports should make or should simplify their decisions or should make them easy to select stocks. That's the primary objective behind building this platform. If you keep exploring or if you keep exploring the website every day, you will definitely find easy to pick your decision. At least you will get some confidence in picking your decisions. At least we can assure that, and we believe that we can strongly say our reports definitely help in picking the right stocks at early stages. It already proved also. If you guys have any doubts at any time, you can reach any one of us, and we'll connect with you and we will guide you in any report. We'll explain you and how to use that report and how to explore that report. We'll help you. That's all, guys, from my end for today. If anyone has any questions, yeah, we can go ahead. Yeah, we have one question in chat box. How fast this portal will be updated if investor invested in one share? For every 5 minutes, the prices will get updated, Praveen. If anyone has any questions related to any report on things shared, please feel free to ask.
One big question. The,
Yes,
the,
Sharath.
the report which you were running, like I saw the data was back from like Q4 of 2023, right? So
Yes, why? Because that's the reason we didn't get at Q1 data. Q1 data will come after May 15th. Then you can able to see. You're talking about this ISR report, right?
and most of the reports which you showed, like it was showing like Q4 2023, whereas the
Yes,
2024 is already completed. So I was
right, right. But we'll get quarterly data only after 45 days after the quarter ends. Now we didn't get all the quarterly data, Q1 data yet. After May 15th, you will be able to see Q1 data.
got it.
That's the deadline by Securities and US SEC website.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Sharon.
Hello, good evening. I'm Uday here.
Yes, Uday.
Okay. So I have a quick question. I want to set up an alert, right? On
Yeah.
say like a
Okay.
CRVS. If there is
Okay.
a buy or sell for a value of $500,000 happens, alert me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, see here, approx transaction value. You should simply go to approx transaction value. And you should give the name CRVS. And then here, how much, sorry, $500, right?
500K, like a $500,000.
$500,000, yes.
Yeah, but here it says the
Yeah.
transaction value in millions, right?
Right.
That means the lowest value is going to be 1 million.
Yeah, here you can type actually how much value you are 500K. Yes, it is millions. Yeah, minimum is 1 million.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
No, then we have a solution here. You should not go by approx transaction value. You can simply set by symbol. Alert name, okay, CRVS. And then you can simply select symbol here. Okay. Here you can simply select all. Then you will get any type of transaction, be it 500K, be it 100K, be it 1 million, anything related to CRVS, whether it is a sector TND. Why? Because we selected all here. As you can see here, we have different types of options. If you want to get only increased transactions, then you will get increased. Only decreased, you will get decreased. Sold off, newly bought, likewise. We selected all here. So any type of transaction done with respect to CRVS, you will get that email notification.
okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Udai.
Thank you.
Any more questions, friends?
I think we are good.
Yeah, thank you, Sharat. Thanks everyone for taking, once again, thank you everyone for taking out your time. I hope I explained very well.
We have a lot of good information. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, if you have any doubts further also, you can ping me offline and I'll connect and I'll explain more. If any report regarding if you want any information.